What do you mean I'm low budget? Okay, imagine this. A doctor that likes things doctors don't normally like. Pretty interesting, right? Yeah? No? What? You're telling me you don't care about a doctor just because he likes rock and roll music? You're telling me that's not enough to warrant a show? Well, Jeff Young disagrees with you. Today, we're talking about Jeff Young, aka the Rock Doc. First off, not even a doctor.
You look at him, he doesn't even look like a doctor.
He is not a real doctor. He is a nurse practitioner. What's the difference? Like 20,000 hours of training and experience. That's a lot. He owns a clinic called Preventogenics, focusing on
Preventive medicine.
And by preventative medicine, I mean selling drugs to patients. This dude kind of sucks. The idea was a show about his daily life as a rock and roll loving doctor. And I say doctor lightly because he's not even a real doctor. I don't know about you, but that would be a major red flag for me. If my doctor wanted, not even had, if he wanted a reality show, I would Scooby-Doo noise out of there. You know what I mean? Like compare these two examples.
I just gave John the wrong shot. He has maybe 20 hours left to live. I gave John the right shot, and that was it. No, seriously, that was it.
Nobody who is good at their job wants a reality show. Nobody who's good at their job makes for an interesting reality show. There was only ever one show made, the pilot episode, and we're going to be taking a look at that today.
I'm suffering from gout.
My favorite thing about the intro is the scene where he flashes a rock sign to the crowd and they all like cheer back at him. But there's like an awkward cut in the middle. I can guarantee it wasn't for him. His music is the worst. I'll play you a little snippet of it now.
You don't take them to lunch.
Don't get too excited. We'll talk about that later. It's a doozy. But just to prove that like those cheers weren't for him, like, well, I can do it too. Ready? Yeah. See?
Dusty, how long have I been seeing you now?
Since I was about 4 or 5. I learned how to walk by, my dad took a log chain and a dog collar and put it around my waist and swung me back and forth, and that's how I learned how to walk.
I don't even know what to say about that. This is a thing that you'll see with this guy is he's just out of touch with reality. I don't know what made him think opening his pilot with a story of domestic abuse would be an endearing way to start a show. There's this interview that they did with 2 of the nurses that work with him.
How do we see Jeff?
I don't know.
It's in the running for the most uncomfortable thing I have ever seen.
He's like a brother, father, Uncle Jeff.
Uncle Jeff.
Uncle Jeff.
That'll be.
They clearly don't want to be there. This guy has no self-awareness.
Without really even seeing what was really wrong with
the guy gets out of the procedure, he gets up, and the first thing he's greeted to is just... imagine not even just a doctor, but any professional doing this. You go to the library and the librarian helps you find your book.
And here you are, Nude Beekeeping, the musical, the book. Ah, thanks. I've been really wanting this one. What are you doing? Rock on. Okay, I'm just gonna go.
Building onto that sense of absolutely out of touch with reality. In the background, at least like 3 or 4 different times I counted, this guy is just playing the most high stress medical drama that you could possibly play. Why would you want to see that in a doctor's office? That's like the least comforting thing you could possibly show in a doctor's office. You're about to get a procedure done, you're about to get work done, you're about to get a shot, whatever, and just right to your side, you can just see the entire time a medical drama. If I walked into my doctor's office and they were playing a medical drama where the head surgeon is like, oh no, emergency procedure, there's a 2% chance he'll live, that would be enough to make me go anti-vax. Just as a reason not to come back to the doctor's office, I would be going anti-vax. Like he would have ruined me right there.
There's a world of not only good healthcare going on, but making people happy.
Now that That looks like a woman who's having a world of good healthcare done to her. Like I was saying, this guy is so out of touch with reality. Imagine him trying to deliver any sort of bad news to his patients.
I'm so sorry, but your son has leukemia.
2, 3, 4. But that's just his work life. Obviously, if it's a reality show, we have to learn about his home life. He does an interview segment where he talks about how much he loves being a dad, and he very clearly fakes getting emotional.
It's one of those things where
But what's even more uncomfortable is the scene after it, where it shows him actually interacting with his son.
This kid, he's a genius. I don't know where he gets that from. Yeah, I slipped him 20 to say that.
I honestly believe that he did slip his son $20 to say that. But this only gets worse.
When can I have a girlfriend again? What'd you like about her? I mean, besides the fact she's hot. Can we play this on national TV? But she's got to be hot, right?
Yes, Alex, I'll take uncomfortable interviews for 500. I'm going to have to remember to film the rest of that sketch. Otherwise, it's just going to be an awkward cut. But you know what? Who cares? All of this can be forgiven. It could still be an interesting reality show if he lives up to the rock portion of his name. So, how's his music?
But we're going to do a little different this time. We're going to go with sort of a rap theme instead of the old classic rock and roll theme.
Okay, off the bat, not to judge, but anytime you say a rap theme instead of genre, that's probably bad, especially if you're a middle-aged white man with a goatee who's going to try to make rap music. But hey, you know what? Maybe I'm judging him too soon. He hasn't even begun rapping yet. We'll see. We'll hold out.
Don't take them to lunch. You don't make them feel special or spend very much.
how do you do it, gang? So
Never mind. But for real, how can you expect any of the music that they're making to be good when they're using light up water speakers? You know, like those things that you win from an elementary school magazine drive? They're using light up water speakers. You know, I think what bothers me most about this is just the fact that it's such a dumb, easy format that you could do way better. I guarantee. Like, you just take an occupation and a hobby not normally associated with that occupation and combine them. Boom. TV show. Easy. Dude, like, seriously, it's not hard. Please enjoy the pilot episode of my first ever reality series. My name is Mac Lockridge, and I've been a CPA for 10 years. My life is about two things: accounting and ants. I am the accountant.
Come closer. A lot of people ask me why I'm so obsessed with ants. This is the Tetramorum ant, one of the most common types of ants in North America. A lot of people don't understand that there's actually a lot of similarities between ants and accountants. Here, take a closer look. Much like accountants, ants have an orderly process that must be followed for everything that they do. There's actually a huge amount of overlap between ants and accountants. That's why I call myself the accountant ant. This is meant to be a fun episode. I was going to tell you about the GAAP, the good ant attitude procedures, but now I have to do this. Ant coffins are so expensive. Just stop. I can't. Just stop. I can't do this.
Thank you so much for watching. Please go ahead and leave a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If I should keep filming in here, if I should go back to the kitchen area that I was filming in before. Follow me on Twitter. Over there, I announced that if I reach 1K in this year, I will rank every single version of Monopoly ever. There's like 1,500 some versions or something like that.
I'm dead serious.
Yeah, that's really it. Thanks so much. Okay, bye.